Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Venkatesh. I am a DevOps engineer. This is DevOps Pro Junction YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see about provisioners in Terraform. Before that, I am making lot of videos with a lot of effort. I am making related to Terraform, Ansible, Jenkins, Git kind of things and AWS videos also. So if you like this video, give thumbs up, subscribe my channel, follow for the more videos. It will be encourage me to do lot of videos. Let's dive into today topic. In this today topic, we are going to see about provisioners in Terraform. So, what is provisioners in Terraform? Provisioners means provisioners are basically built-in functionalities. So that is going to allow to run your script or commands in the local or remote. So that is what going to be. It is basically going to do some provisions on some machines. So that is basically we are calling as a provisioners using this script or commands. So there are two types of provisioners. One is the local provisioner, another one is the remote provisioner. So let's see today. So I have the script for this. So today we are going to see about local provisioners. So for this local provisioners, I have the script. So in this script, you can see that I have the security group, and then I have the EC2 instance creation. As well, you can see that there is a block called provisioner. So in this block, you can see that there is a local execution. So this is called a local provisioner. So what it is basically going to do, it is once the creation or destroy once happen with the Terraform, it will do the script what we are giving with the local execution part. So there are two local execution part I have given. So once when I give Terraform apply, it will create the EC2 machine as well as with the security group. So this once it is get created, I have mentioned the local provisioner here. So it is what it is going to do. It will create the working directory. Under that, it will write the private IP of the machine with the name of create time private IP dot txt. As well, once it is whenever it's happened the destroy, what it will do, it will create the destroy time txt file under this directory path, and then it will write the date on that. So everything it is going to executing, everything is going to execute in your local machine, not in the remote basically. So this is what going to happen. So whenever you are going to create or destroy something, you can ask them to do the local execution part once the configuration is completed. Whether it can be successful or can be failure, you can also mention in the script itself. So you should need some provisioner block. So that is the mandatory and the general thing. So I hope you understand what is provisioner, and you got some clarity on this. So if you like this video, give thumbs up, subscribe my channel, follow for the more videos, and thanks for watching.